Hello, what's up guys, it's Curtis ThatOneTryHard here and we're back with another video, and today is my birthday, yay me, and we are here with a Q&A. We're just going to jump right into it. Question 1 is from Swagafy on YouTube asking, how old are you? I am now 21.
21?
Just turned the funny number, haha. But yeah, that is my age. Some people don't like that I play Minecraft, but I have fun with it, so like, you do you. And Swagafy also asked, how long have you played Hypixel UHC? So I originally started playing in 2015, but I didn't start playing on ThatOneTryHard until 2017, and I'll get into that later. Babel asked, are you for real? Yes. Later Wind asked, what star are you in UHC? I'm a 12 star, and we are grinding for 13 star. YBO1 asked, when was the first time you ever played Minecraft? I want to say it was 2012, 2013. My first experience with Minecraft was on the Xbox 360 because I didn't have a good computer at the time, so I couldn't play it. Bought it on the Xbox, and then eventually bought it on, when I got a new laptop, bought it on there, and started playing in like 2012, 2013. Killer_K asked, where is my remote control? Oh, you mean this one? Oh, you know, you sort of like left it in the open, so like, you know, it is what it is. Irvin on Twitter asked, why don't you play Lunar UHC? Well, this is why.
How? What?
As you can see in this clip, it doesn't look fun to me. It seems way too sweaty where everyone just makes prot 4 and it doesn't come down to healing or skill. It comes down to having extra sets of diamond armor, which just isn't fun for me. And I know people can argue, well, on Hypixel you get B-opt on. Well, when you're not getting B-opt on, the game's fun, at least for me. So I'd rather take that over playing a bunch of sweaty fights where I have to, but the end game is really sweaty. Like, I think I'd be fine with like the first half of Lunar, although it could be different now. I don't know. That's like the only insight I have to Lunar, and a couple of people that I know play it, and have told me it was like that, but I haven't personally played it. I might try it out. Jake asked, wait, are you boy or girl? Ah, shit. Ah, fuck, man. I didn't want to tell you guys this. Hello. Hi, my name is Curtissa. I play Hypixel sometimes, and I really like big Anyways, I am male. Ninja Warrior asked, ass or tits? Well, in 2020, we're all about respecting women, so I don't know why you would say such a thing. We do not judge them or use them for their bodies whatsoever, so I don't know what you're talking about. Next question is from Ad1-1 on Twitter, and they asked, who's your crush? Currently, I do not have a crush. Not interested in anyone right now, as in I'm more or less trying to focus on myself and better myself before I get into a relationship or something like that. Before I seek a relationship, I want to better myself, because if you don't love yourself, then how is someone else supposed to love you? Next is It's Tails on Twitter, and he said, Did I say At Zeron, as Zach asked on Twitter, thoughts on the Acropolis of Athens. Said what now? Acropolis of Athens, what? The Acropolis of Athens is an ancient citadel located on a rocky outcrop of the what's it look like? It looks old. It looks kind of nice here. What's its purpose? Home to kings, is mythical home of the gods, a tourist attraction. You know, I think it's old. I do enjoy how it looks, especially at night. Like, look at that. Chef's kiss. So I'm going to rate this building a 7 out of 10. Matt Nutt on Twitter asked, hey, so I'm having a question if you are named Curtis in real life, or maybe you aren't. Please answer. And to that I have to say, I am indeed named Curtis. Or am I? And Grumpy Old Mama Ace on Twitter asked, if you could live forever, would you? Now, I think my answer is yes, because I'm a very curious person, so I would like to see where humanity takes itself if we ever end up achieving world peace, or if everyone kills themselves, or we all kill each other before we get there. And I'd like to see how we develop, and eventually, like, I know, like, the downside of this would be I couldn't have any friends or permanent relationships, because, you know, people would die. But I feel like at some point in humanity, we'd get to the point where everyone's basically living forever. So like the rich people will be living forever. So I could just befriend them and then like be happy forever, you know? And life would get kind of boring, but like I'd find something to do. That one guy at that167578482 on Twitter asks, when will you make your next Q&A video? Probably like for 500 subscribers, so like super far in the future. Maddie on Twitter asks, do you believe in other beings besides us on planet Earth? And that I would say yeah. I feel like there are other beings out there, even if it's just like an ant. It's a very small % chance that we were the only beings or bacteria or beings that evolved from bacteria or whatever. So there has to be other life forms, because we've already seen like other bacterias and stuff, like little small bacterias on like Mars and stuff. So just the fact that that's there means that it's very likely in other galaxies where we cannot even we cannot explore if we wanted to, that there are beings, but there's probably not the things that we expect, you know? I don't know. Do you believe in mermaids? No, but I do believe that there are many things in the ocean that are undiscovered. I just don't think mermaids are one of them. I think it's just like a fantasy. Have you ever been outside of Canada? Sadly, I have not. We're stuck here in Canada land. And do you want to have children? If I find the right person, yes, because I want someone that is equally, if not more, intelligent than me, so we can raise our children to the best of our abilities, and they can turn out better than I could have ever wished for, turned out better than me. And I just wanna, if I do have kids, I wanna raise them to their fullest potential. But I need to have the right person. If there's someone that like I don't see fit as a parent, and I just like am in love with them, you know, then it is what it is, and it's a mental game for me. Colin at Coast and yeah, you're not fooling anyone with your capital I, kid. On Twitter asks, are you really a cactus? Yeah, of course. I am a cactus. That is me right here, sitting in my chair. Doomed Cow asked, does your name come from that one tomahawk? And before I get into this question, what the fuck is Doomed Cow doing watching my videos? Second off, no. Although I have been asked that before. He is not the influence for my name consciously. Now, I don't have like any cool story behind my name. It just sort of happened. Like I was just trying to think of something, and ThatOneTryHard came to mind. So there could subconsciously be influence from that one tomahawk, because I knew he existed then, but I wasn't like an avid viewer, so no, it does not directly come from that one tomahawk. Naps on Twitter asked, Curtis, would you meet up with your best friend Aaron Naps? Potentially, I don't know, you're kind of weird. Then he said, real question, what do you think you'd be doing if you would never got involved in playing Minecraft and knowing the community and friends that you currently know? Well, before I got into the community, I only like had 4 IRL friends, and one of them was Kyle, who I play with still in Minecraft. And I had really bad anxiety until like 2017, before I got into this community. So I had anxiety to the point where like I was terrified to voice chat with someone that I didn't know. It was just freaked me out. Luckily my anxiety's gotten better to the point where I can now speak to people that I do not know. I'm just not always like the loudest outgoing person, but I can speak to them. But what would I currently be doing? No clue. I would have either stuck in the COD community and just played with my like 2 friends and just stuck it there, or I would have gotten more involved in basketball. But I don't know how likely that is, because my friends that I played basketball with, like my main group of friends from high school, they all moved away like in grade 11. My best friend, Atal, he moved far away. So it is what it is. Everyone has their own lives. You gotta separate at some point, and be your own persons. So they're all doing their own things. So I don't know. To be honest, I have no clue what I'd be doing if I wasn't here playing Minecraft with the people that I know today. Isolates on Twitter asked, sex? Yes, sex. IGN English Ping on Twitter asked, what's your Netflix profile picture? And this, yep, it's a cap, because I was making a bad joke because I was capping. HateV2 on Twitter asks, if you had to get rid of the internet or chairs forever, what's your choice? Man, fuck chairs, bro. We don't need them. They're standing desks. They're bad for our posture. We don't need no chairs. The internet, though, like, I meet a lot of cool people on there. So, like, I don't know. Chairs or the internet? Buy chairs. Afflos _ on Twitter asks, why do you talk so quietly in your videos? That is because I'm a very quiet person, and on top of that, I'm usually recording at like 3 to 5 o'clock in the morning. So like, yeah, it's rough. So I don't try to be loud. But in this video, I'm trying to be a little more louder. So if this has a better quality than normal, just let me know and I'll just crank up my volume. And I'm doing some settings and Audacity and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see how this video turns out. It's Tails on Twitter again asks, can you make music highlights? I've been requested this more times than I thought. Yes, I will make a music highlights. I just don't prefer them because one, you can't make them 10 minutes long, bro. So how you gonna benefit off it? No. But on the real, I just prefer when watching and now creating content that it was commentary based, so then I could get to know like a person, and if I like the person, then I would stick around. But that's just me. So yes, I will make a music highlights in the near future. HateV2 on YouTube this time asked, you like lemons or Cacnea more? If you don't know, Cacnea is my favorite Pokemon. My profile picture on Discord and Twitter. And lemons are like my favorite food. That's kind of weird to say, but like I love sour things and I love consuming lemons, not with the skin, but all the rest of the lemon I will consume. So because I can eat lemons and I can have a lemon, I'm gonna choose lemon. Trust me, if I could have a little baby Cacnea down here beside me, that'd be my little baby, and like I would choose Cacnea over everything, but I can't, so I'm just gonna stick with eating lemons. At Maddie on Twitter asks, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is hot pink. At IGN Metro on Twitter asks, will you do ASMRs? Look at me open this pop can real quick. And the tapping on the... No, I will not do ASMRs. And why do you do ASMRs? I do not. But I appreciate the compliment, I think. Ione on Twitter asks, one thing you want to achieve in the near future? I want to be happier with myself, and like that's just a personal goal for me. And then for the YouTube channel, I want to hit 200 subs by the end of July, and that's a personal goal for the channel. Tiffany Pug on YouTube asks, on a scale of 0 to 10, how bad do you rate 2020? Let's see. So 2019 ended with Juice WRLD dying, so I was already going into 2020 sad. And then we had coronavirus and Kobe dying, and the aliens, George Floyd, and many other people of color were executed, murdered, innocently by. On a note of that has inspired many riots and a step forward for change for the better. So because there's that little bit of hope that we're currently in. Oh yeah, Mixer just got shut down yesterday, but I don't really like Mixer, so like that's a dub. But I feel bad for all the creators that now have nowhere to go or have to try to get their audience to follow them. On like 0 being world peace and 10 being world destruction, I think we're like an 8.2 out of 10 for 2020, and we're only halfway through the year, so you know. Slips UHC asks, video editor program. My current video editor program is Sony Vegas Pro 17 right here, and he asked thumbnail creator, which I assume I make my own thumbnails, and I use Adobe Photoshop CS6. He also asked, when did you start making YouTube videos? My first ever YouTube video posted was like 2014 of like a Minecraft skyblock on a server with me and my IRL friend. I uploaded that once, and then from there I uploaded a UHC highlights on another old channel called Chaos Melee. But my internet was so bad back then, I had like 2 megabytes of upload, 600 kilobytes of download, so it was rough. I uploaded my Pokemon games for fun. We did a draft league, a couple of them I was in, where I'd upload my perspective of all the battles. so people could know what was like going through my head. It was a fun thing to do. Earlier this year, I started uploading Warzone because I was having a lot of fun with it. I did that for a couple months just for fun. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't getting no views, but I was still sticking with it because I was having fun. Like I didn't care about that. And then Scotto was nice and sent me this computer, which I'm using now, which can run almost any, like 90% of games, and obviously I can record Minecraft. So I was like, I quit. I stopped playing because my other computer it wouldn't get 60 FPS anymore. So like it was noticeably hard to play on it, and like it needed to be factory reset, but Windows got corrupted, so it couldn't factory reset, and I just couldn't be bothered. So and then Scott ended up sending me this, and I was like, I think I was like less than 100 score away from 12-star, and I was like, I think I'm gonna get that. And then I was like, wait, I can record my 12-star game. I'm gonna do that. I uploaded it. It outdid any video I was uploading at the time, and I was like, people like Minecraft. I still like Minecraft. I totally forgot why I wasn't playing, and that was just because of my frames. And I was like, well, I guess I could get back into Minecraft, see how UHC is. UHC's, it's in a state, cheaters and whatnot, but I'm having a lot of fun with it, and people are giving me support, so I'm enjoying this a lot. And like, it took less than a month for us to hit 100 subs, which is crazy. Yeah, and one thing people keep bringing up to me, like I get recognized in games like once a day at least, and people are saying, keep going. That's like a very common thing. Don't worry, I'm here, I'm uploading, and we're gonna keep grinding, so yeah, don't you worry. I am here, and I'm here to stay. And he also asked, when did you start first playing UHC? Just before it came out on Hypixels, when I first started playing UHC. And I just got into Reddit because of Xnostorio, and then from there I switched to Hypixel, and I had an account called, my first ever IGN, Cheapskate_55, but I ended up cheating on that account, and I felt so guilty for cheating to 7-star that I got myself perm banned, and then just started fresh on ThatOneTryHard. And at the end of 2016 is when I got myself banned, and then 2017 I started fresh. And your birthday was a week ago too. Oh, happy belated birthday, my guy. Kin W asked, how is your mental health? I watched your old video on it, and also I think you're a YouTuber. Thanks. My mental health currently isn't the best it's ever been, but we're not in a low point. We're just pretty mediocre. Like, it's not great, but it's not terrible. We're just vibing. Me and the mental health, we're vibing. Nice Guy Scotto on YouTube asked, how do you feel about pineapples? I don't like pineapples, and you know why. We're not getting into that. Just Through James asked on Twitter asked, do you like cheese? There's a lot of types of cheese. Cheese is wonderful. Yes, I like cheese. It's a Solom on Twitter asked, Kit Kat or Dick? They are both items that one would put in their mouth, potentially. And I am choosing Kit Kat. I am sorry to disappoint, but Kit Kats are good, and I don't think I want Dick in my never mind, we're done with this. Cinema on Twitter asked, favorite Pokemon? Bro, you for or not? You literally, that's my profile. Cacnea is my favorite Pokemon. And Cinema on Twitter also asked, can you do it? I am doing it. I cheered. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. He's asked, what does 3 plus 38x 123 plus 37 equal? And my good friend Kyle responded 4,714. Don't forget bedmass. And because Kyle is significantly better than math than me, I'm gonna say yes. Unique on YouTube asks, who's the best UHC player in your onion? I don't have an onion. No UHC players are in my onion, but I don't know, because UHC to me is like, the best players would be the ones that can win most consistently. And for my opinion, it'd be like, so I'm gonna categorize the best UHC players in like 2 categories. There's game smarts, people that can win and like know what to do in situations, and there's raw skill and power. And like in smarts, you would have people like Speed Silver, ODM, people like that who can constantly win like Vivid Visions, no matter what. They were able to pull a win off because they played smart and they knew how to play the game. Category like raw skill, where if you're Pikachu, Davina, Left to Coastline, people like that just have immense Minecraft power where they don't really need to play smart. They just hold W and kill everyone because they're just good at the game. So that's how I look at it. So to answer that, I'm not sure. And then we could take into account like cheaters, and I know like cheating doesn't take skill, but then I look at someone like IP Chicken who consistently, like, he doesn't b-hop, he doesn't use keep sprint, he doesn't use like anything super, like he doesn't use hitboxes, he uses reach. He uses a reach mod. He doesn't use a client. He uses a reach mod in his he uses a reach mod and a butterfly click mod, and he's constantly able to get like 50, 40, like 30, 40 KDs on every account he plays with, gets it to like 10 star without that KD dropping, and that's kind of insane, even for like cheating, because like he still has to run into b-hoppers, and he's just using reach and butterfly click. So yeah, there's a lot of different skill sets in UHC, and yeah, I don't have a definitive answer, but those are the people that I mentioned are top tier. And yeah, that was the last question. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I'm gonna go celebrate the rest of my birthday now. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.